Welcome back. We've been talking about the details already. The Kwok brothers, Sun Hung Gay, of course, two of the high-profile co-chair, the billionaires, who, well, at the helm of Sun Hung Gay, former senior official Raphael Hori, former chief secretary, head of the civil service, hauled in and charged with bribery. I'm not going to go through the nuts and bolts again because we've already done that ad infinitum. Peter Churchouse, Portwood Capital, with us. Paul Gambles from MBMG is with us at the SGX. Peter, good morning to you.
Good morning, Benny.
I was talking earlier about how I was a little bit disappointed. I'm not the only one, by the way. A lot of commentators in the press are quite disappointed that it's been 4 months since the high-profile arrest, and the best they could do is appoint alternate directors in the form of the Suns. I mean, there's got to be a deeper bench than that.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And I think shareholders do have the right to question that. Now, there may not be anything wrong with Edward and Adam. They might be perfectly nice young men, but are they really equipped to be running a $34 billion US market cap company at this tender age? I suspect shareholders will be a little concerned about that.
What would you have expected them to have done over the past 4 months? I mean, they have veterans who've grown up and been with them ever since they got their surveying licenses 30-something years ago.
That's right. They have a very deep bench anyway. I would have expected them to promote it, or at least put one or two of those very senior practitioners onto the board and into senior operating positions. Now, that hasn't happened. I would have also expected they might have been able to bring in somebody from outside. There's a great company, it's got a great reputation, it's got a great product, so I think it would have been easy enough for them to bring in people from outside.
It gives the impression, doesn't it, in some ways, that their overriding concern is protecting the dynasty. I mean, protecting the share of the family wealth.
So what's new in Asia about that?
Yeah, I know. And Paul, let me bring you in this conversation. I mean, Peter and I have been here for a quarter century or more, in Hong Kong. We've seen this. Nothing, you know, the more things change, the more things don't change in many ways. Paul?
Yeah, look, I think that's true. You know, if you look at what goes on, say, in the States or in Europe, you know, you get these developed family offices. You know, Rockefeller Family Office is obviously a very well-known example. People maybe forget that that was actually one of the founding investors in Apple. So we've got these family office structures that provide a whole bunch of services, facilities. As I said, we're now involved in that. But one of the things we're finding in Asia is that when we talk to people about family office services, governance and compliance are, you know, they're not really issues that people want to talk about. And it makes me wonder whether, you know, the Kwok thing is a one-off, or are there an awful lot of these just, you know, lurking beneath the surface? What do you guys think?
Well, I think it's a good question. I think on the family office side, it's very clear most of these families in Asia have their own independent family office, which does a lot of their private investing for them anyway. But I think what's important here is not so much what's going on the family office side, but really running a public company like a family office. That's where I think shareholders have the right to be a bit concerned.
Peter, just give me a quick 15-second answer because we're running out of time, bumping up against the break. But you know what? I mean, business does go on. They nailed that North Point site at a bargain, $3 billion off the expected price there. This company still has the wherewithal.
Oh, absolutely. This company, depending on whichever day in the market you look, is the biggest listed property company in the world. It has a very high-quality product, a good brand recognition, an excellent land bank, and runs a great company with great balance sheet and great effort.
They get a premium when they sell property because they're known for quality construction. And that's an endorsement.
5 to 10% premium they get on most of their properties.
Company's doing great. Sometimes it's people that get in the way. I'm not saying anything, just saying. You know what I mean? All right. Goodbye. Thank you. My good friend. Peter, we'll see you soon.
Good to see you.
Paul, same to you. Thanks for the big chunk of time today. Let's get on and find out what's going on in the market.